Hello everyone. How y'all doing today? Still only a cinematic trailer for my winter car. Not yet available. Anytime now, Topless. You can do it. I believe in you. Do 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 do. Superman. I don't know. I don't know. I'm saying words right now. Words and stuff. Drink of the day, by the way, is some uh sparkling kiwi strawberry drink. Sugar free. Pretty good, honestly. It's quite delicious. If I do say so myself, and I, in fact, do. Just waiting for the game to start. There it goes. Do 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 do. Hey! I don't know. You know, there's a lot of different choices for colors here. Did you know Drunk Man's just off to the left of the screen? If I had an ultra wide or I install a specific mod, he's just chilling over there. He's just over there. He's like about twice the screen's width over there. With his table. Just chilling. Check Discord? Wait, you can tell me... Have I seen BVH and Sats Rustfix? No, I don't know what either of those are. I mean, Satsuma Rustfix feels kind of self-explanatory, though. Oh, better vehicle head bob. Interesting. I kind of prefer the way it is, though. Alright, I'll grab it. We'll see. Fixed ascending bug in the bus. I feel like I should ask what the ascending bug in the bus is, but I feel like the answer is going to be the camera just slid upward when you're riding the bus or something. Or driving the bus, possibly. Welcome to the year 1995, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Sips sparkling kiwi strawberry drink. It is quite refreshing, by the way. If you rode the bus, you'd quite literally go through the roof as he... Oh. Well, that sounds like an interesting bug. Oh. Well, in fairness, the player is never supposed to be driving the bus. So I can kind of see it. Even if you're like a passenger, it wouldn't make a difference with the way that the default camera is set up. What am I doing? I completely forgot to do my ritual. Gotta slam the whole cigarette, you know? You copy-pasted it for all of it. I mean, okay, fair, I guess. Well, I mean, if you ever ended up in the passenger seat of a car, again, makes sense. I can just imagine the scent of this shower. With how frequently we do that. Like, it's gotta be a rank, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I just realized, is my controller gonna work? Because it wasn't on when I started the game. Fuck. Okay. Well, okay, fine. I'll just play on keyboard today right now. I'll restart it if I really need it. It's still a little bit too early to go and deliver booze. Is there anything I need to go out and about to do right now? I do want to take the car for a drive, just to break it in, really. Pretty sure I need to get more gasoline, so I'll do that. Hey, the blue van's still here. Wasn't expecting that. I don't know if I'd need diesel. I think I filled this up. Yeah, okay. Well, I filled it up with kind of diesel that goes in the tractor, so that's going to go on the tractor. All I can smell is turkey. No, we've made so much turkey in the last couple days. Because it was on, like, super deep sale. It was great. You've always arrived? Welcome, Avali. Bring this along, because first long drive in the car. If I leave right now, I'm still going to get there early. Okay, I'm going to back the car out a little bit. That works. I'm going to back the car out a little bit, and I'm going to try and shove the bike into the back. Were you questioning the lift, or that I have one at all? Let that warm up. How and why? Okay then. Because it lets me do this. Except, you know, with a vehicle on it. Okay, let's put down the kickstand. And put it there for a second. What mod? It is... Okay, Okay, it's not gonna work with the bike. But you can put the car up on it. I wonder if it works with the van. I just realized I can check in here. It is Car Lift by Calavera the 9. It's a simple car lift for the driveway. And it does exactly what it says on the tin. You can put the car onto it, and you lift him up a little bit, and once it makes contact, this button will turn orange. If you then click that button, it turns green, and it locks the physics of the car so it can't fall off the lift. But everything else still works. This is what I get for installing the back seat, honestly. Okay, now it's confused. I wonder if it still works. Power is out? I have no idea. I haven't run into that yet. Yep, that's a bad plan. Looks like the bike's staying here, I guess. I have transported the moped in the Satsuma before. You just have to have the back seat out. Where did my toolkit go? It was in the front seat. There it is. I believe it's that size? How do I find out, though? There it is. Alright, let's go. Alright. This is, for the record, the first time that I am going to be leaving the road here. Hang on. Hang on. I want to do this properly. Ah, okay. No slide. Advertisement. Nope, no bills. So yeah, I've also got this. It lets me choose front-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, or all-wheel drive. Because I'm off-road at the moment, I chose all-wheel drive. But I'll probably turn off the Satsuma and change it to, like, rear-wheel once I get on the highway or something. I don't know. We'll find out. I have had great luck with tuning my Satsuma this time around. Oh, you know what? I want to go find the my brain keeps trying to say odometer, but it's not an odometer. The RPM gauge. Man, I got that wheel alignment perfect. It is not going anywhere that I'm not telling it to. But yeah, this trip is more about taking the Satsuma for a drive and seeing if it breaks down than it is about going to actually do anything. Looking for issues, basically. Oh god, I'm just imagining the amount of choke I'm gonna have to use in winter car. If you have a engine that has a that isn't electronically fuel injected EFI, it's not fuel injection, you'd be doing so much choking.
Voi saatana!
I think I've tuned it well. I'd say I've tuned it very well. Damn, 160 on its first run? I need to go slower, I'm gonna overheat it, but yeah, damn. That's what I get for reading your message, DM. That's what I get. Damn it. Unironically possible, yes. I've always wondered what the plan was with that. Like, what was that going to be? Honestly, right now I'm far more scared of Penna than I am of reading your messages. I think I just spotted another crashed car. But which crashed car is it? Ah, it's this one. I said this earlier. I said this in the in yesterday's stream, but I wish that these cars would randomly respawn every so often, and you could every like whenever you found them, you could like tow them in to turn them in. I'm curious. My summer car RPM gauge. It's found in the southeastish part of the dirt track, just before the hairpin corner. Okay. Should be over yonder here somewhere. Let me double check the image. He's on the straight bit, or beside the straight bit, right before the hard, like, U-turn of a corner that's right there. So it's here-ish. Aha! And the GT grill. Hell yeah. Actually, I'm going to grab this first because the GT grill is a lot easier to see. The real question is, how were you ever supposed to find that? Like, who's the lore dropper in the game that tells you, oh yeah, there's like, probably, you know, some car parts there? The real question is, can I fit the grill in the trunk? Yeah, somebody did make a portable sun, which, honestly, in certain scenarios, super helpful. And I actually know how they did it, because I've done the same in VR chat, and it's all Unity. I know, I was eyeing that. I don't really want to install it, but it would be funny. Alright, we should be plenty time now to go and get fuel. There we go. Maybe, yeah. For now, I'm very much in a I can't wait for my winter car mood. On one hand, I'm hoping it comes out before, like, as soon as possible, really. On the other, it was stated that if it comes out after New Year's, it will be free. I think we're good. I don't think anything fell off. Well, mostly. You know, other than these parts, these fell off. Those are still there, though. I love it when it tries to attach it and then immediately fails. Call me crazy. I feel like the thing to do there as the developer of the game would be to add a it can't pop off for half a second after it's being attached to give it all the physics a little bit of time to settle down. Triple rotor sound replacement. Really? I didn't stumble across that. Really? The name rings a bell, but honestly, I don't know. Come on, you know you want to. Oh, right, yes, yes, yes. Sorry. It should be known that my memory for names is awful. Also, hey, Yuo. Anytime that this trunk wants to reattach, which it doesn't seem to be in the mood to do, I can remember your name, DM192203. (19122203). Sorry. Well, I guess that's gonna have to do for now. 2929122203. Sorry, I missed some random digits. Well, fuck. Wait, really? Door? Oh. Okay. Wasn't expecting this part to fall off. Okay, there is some weirdness with the Satsuma going on right now. Where I am struggling to interact with it, which is irritating and problematic. But really, I don't think I've ever had the pipe fall off. I've had the muffler fall off plenty of times. And of course, I didn't bring the beer. So why would I? For the shakedown trip of the vehicle. Well, no, I mean there was smoke coming from the engine, but it wasn't because of the head gasket. It was because the entire tailpipe fell off. The tailpipe goes to there. I forget. I think it's just the two at the front, and then it like hooks into there, so I don't need to actually bolt that. Just do a quick check to make sure we're not leaving anything behind. That's all there. Exhaust is exhausting. Bumpers are all here. Body panels, check. Okay, we're good. Alright, passenger door. Maybe at some point. We'll see. Yeah, that door's fucked. I can't get it to work properly. If I'm going to do that, though, I'm going to need some more performance parts. I'm going to need better tires, better suspension. The whole deal. Which means I gotta make money. Okay. I mean, you need to get the car street legal, then you need the radiator, roll cage, helmet. Got the seat belts. That's part of the seats. There are a fire extinguisher. There are a bunch of things that have to be done before I can even attempt to get it street legal and then take it on the race. Oh, actually, I don't want to be on this side. There it goes. Alright, that all looks fine still. Like getting it road legal plus race ready is a expensive but doable endeavor. I've done it many times. The real question is, can I do that prior to my winter car coming out? Alright? Someone said to you that it's coming out tomorrow? We have no confirmed dates whatsoever that I'm aware of. The only promise made was that if it happens to come out after December 31st, it'll be free. For at least a period of time. I don't know how long, but... I would love for it to come out tomorrow. If it does, I will probably be playing it tomorrow. Just straight up. Should have put fuel oil in that. Oh well. Are you gonna play nice now? Nope. Hang on, just gonna restart the game real quick, although I am also going to do a different thing, so give me half a moment. This one. I need this. I want to change that. There we go. Did you know my winter's kind of... Okay, and there's supposed to be Jockus in the winter car also. Honestly, from my understanding, most if not all of the characters in my summer car should make a reappearance in my winter car. Some exceptions, of course. Grandma could have died of old age in the meantime, for all we know. I want to buy a Datsun 100A. I straight up just want this car, but I live in Canada, so that's like that's a pipe dream. Where'd my tools go? Did I leave them on the ground? Oh my god, I think I left them on the ground. Yeah, but it's not the same.
Päivä ja tervetuloa Teimon kauppaan.
Seriously, did I? I must have, but... Unless they're underneath the seat? I am actually bending my head for some reason. I am gonna have to go searching for a toolkit that I left in the woods.
No niin, ottista
Hey,
tämän
Emperor.
kertaisesta.
Grandma? I think? No. Is that Grandma or is it someone else? Yeah, they've got a beard or a mustache. Not Grandma. Not sure what the hell happened there though. We're just gonna pretend that the trunk is firmly attached and go home. And then probably go and try and find the toolkit, in a minute with the van. I probably still have it. No reflections, but reflections are turned on. It's wild how little of a difference to the frame rate turning on every option I just made. Alright, so we weren't that far off from the track. Like, we were here-ish. Eyes of an eagle I got. Also, the heck glows a little bit. Something tells me I'm gonna have to, like, remount that door. Can't believe I forgot my toolbox. Why is the whole car twitching? Okay, this better head bob mod. Has it just made the head bob really elastic? Because that's what it feels like it's done. It feels like it's made the head bob extremely elastic. Which isn't a bad thing. It's actually pretty good. I'll fully admit that, but... You know what's gonna make me sad is there's gonna be no way. I would assume that we're not gonna be able to make kill you for the drunk man anymore. Assuming that he's even alive in my winter car, because it really depends on whether or not us finding that money is a canon event. Because he could be dead. There it goes. Well, in my winter car, we're going to be starting with a job. But in this game, I typically do hoop pumping and wood cutting and selling Killiu to Jacques. Or Drunk Man, as I like to call him. How fast do you drive? How long did it take me to build this car? My record is, like, from beginning of game to car built, I think is like 3 hours. This time it took me, I'd say, probably closer to 5, 6 maybe. But that's mostly because I haven't played in like a year, so I had to, like, remember how things worked. Hey, boss. So, in terms of shakedown drives, this is not the worst one I've ever had. Pretty sure I did get smushed by the bus once on my shakedown drive. Also, thinking about it, if I'm going to be driving around pending registration, I should definitely put the radar detector on the dash. Also, keep in mind that building the car, in this case, does include going around, buying all the parts, getting the tires, not just building the car. If I had all the parts handy and could start building immediately, I could have the engine and the body together in like an hour and a bit, maybe an hour and 20 minutes. I'm nowhere near as fast as Martin Cedo Pants, who got it down to sub 5 minutes for the engine at least, but you know, because he was rebuilding that engine damn near constantly. This game is fun until the piston force says bye-bye and leaves a hole in the oil pan. True, but it's not the end of the world to fix that either. An engine rebuild isn't that bad. And honestly, you can keep track of the condition of your pistons by putting your head inside the engine. The color of the piston will indicate the wear on it. If one of them starts looking bad, it's time to go get a replacement before it puts a hole in your oil pan. I mean, it's not really intended mechanics, but it is very much an option. I think we just missed a phone call. Now that door works. Alright, now, yes, that's what I thought. There was a bolt there that I didn't catch. Alright, so that's the bits that fell off reattached. Yeah, I think I like the GT one better. But if I recall correctly, there's 2 bolts for the GT, and that's there on the other side. Put that away. Probably to never be used again. And in goes the RPM gauge, left outside for who knows how many years. It does amuse me that it makes silly sounds when you do that. Perfect. Ah, he's taking the van. Okay. I was wondering if you would. Yeah, that battery's fucked. It's been charging like a day and a half. Alright, so that's done. Shakedown done. Minor repairs complete. Everything's in good shape. Engine didn't even overheat despite me gunning it a couple times. Which actually was kind of impressive, because, like, goddamn. Interesting. I figured that the blue van was gone permanently. What am I going to do now? I'm going to grab the blue van and I'm going to drive the bike and the helmet into town for the next time I die. I would have done it in the Satsuma, but that's a bit of a terrible idea. Satsuma cannot safely carry the bike. You know what? The other thing I'm going to do Because I'm going to be going that way anyway. I'm gonna sell some booze. Because he should still be here? Still be there? The number of times that I've accidentally drank a bottle will kill you and just ruined a day. Because you just get so drunk. Rip those reallys. Used to be that they lasted forever, even out of the fridge, but... Alright, see you later. Alright, let us continue. I love that corner because you can hook the inside of it. And it just lets you take it at, like, absurd speed. Try this on for size, buddy. Not this ditch. Oh no. This ditch is hell. On the plus side, you know, we can still kinda... See if that's enough for us to get out of it. Current status, quite annoyed at this ditch. Oh. Oh. We're moving it. One man with incredibly strong arms barely moving a van. Those are some beat up tires. This is supposed to be a commercial vehicle. That should probably get that designation, you know, looked at. Really? Yeah? Okay. 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 Don't worry, I'm going to. Alright. So I'm gonna have to end the stream shortly. I just want to drop off the bike and then save in town probably. Yeah, I've been at speed wobble speed going around this corner before. It's not a good time. Don't zero out of 10. Don't recommend. You end up flying into the trees. Trying to watch for police because I'm trying to drive fast, but I don't want to get ticketed, right?
saatana!
Hei, onks tää nyt se Peräjärven kova jätkä ole? Onks tää, osaaks tää mitään tehdä? Tää tulee tää Romosen kanssa vielä.
Alright, so this is where we're gonna call it for the day, you guys. I'm glad you were here, and I'll see you again soon. My winter car when?